Imagine running into a talking snake in a garden, or watching the sea split wide open right in front of you. The Bible is way more mind-blowing than most people think, and today's quiz is gonna prove it. Think you've got what it takes to see how much you really know? But before we dive in, hit that like button, ring the bell, and subscribe to the channel. These small actions make a huge difference in helping us spread God's word to more people. What was the tabernacle, according to the Bible? A. A palace built by Solomon. B. A permanent temple in the desert. C. A mobile tent where God met with his people. D. A permanent altar for sacrifices. Correct answer, C. A mobile tent where God met with his people. Then have them make a sanctuary for me, and I will dwell among them. Exodus 25 verse 8. The tabernacle was a portable sanctuary built by the Israelites following God's exact instructions to Moses in the desert. It represented God's presence among his people. It was where priests performed sacrifices and worshipped. It had sacred areas like the holy place and the most holy place, where the Ark of the Covenant was kept. Who became Isaac's wife, according to the book of Genesis? Rachel. B. Rebekah. C. Sarah. D. Leah. Correct answer, B. Rebekah. Isaac brought her into the tent of his mother Sarah, and he married Rebekah. So she became his wife, and he loved her. Genesis 24 verse 67. Rebekah was chosen as Isaac's wife through God's guidance. Abraham's servant prayed for a sign, and Rebekah showed up with kindness and hospitality. This marriage became a key part of Israel's history and shows how God guides those who trust in him. Which king challenged God out of pride and ended up living like a wild animal? Nebuchadnezzar. B. Darius. C. Herod. D. Ahab. Correct answer, F. Nebuchadnezzar. He was driven away from people and given the mind of an animal. He lived with the wild donkeys and ate grass like the ox. Daniel 5 verse 21. King Nebuchadnezzar got full of himself and claimed all the glory for his kingdom. God humbled him, taking away his sanity and making him live like an animal for 7 periods of time. It was a powerful reminder that God rules over the kingdoms of men. I was so hungry, I sold my birthright for a bowl of stew. Who am I? F. Jacob. B. Esau. C. Ishmael. D. Cain. Correct answer, B. Esau. Then Jacob gave Esau some bread and some lentil stew. He ate and drank, and then got up and left. So Esau despised his birthright. Genesis 25 verse 34. Esau, Isaac's oldest son, gave up his inheritance for a quick meal. His decision shows how dangerous it can be to trade long-term blessings for short-term pleasure. Jacob took the opportunity and claimed the blessing, changing both their destinies. I was cursed by Noah after disrespecting him in a moment of vulnerability. My descendants carried that curse. Who am I? A. Ham. B. Shem. C. Japheth. D. Canaan. Correct answer, D. Canaan. Cursed be Canaan. The lowest of slaves will he be to his brothers. Genesis 9 verse 25. After the flood, Noah got drunk and lay uncovered in his tent. Ham saw his father's nakedness and told his brothers instead of covering him. Because of this, Noah cursed Ham's son, Canaan, showing how actions can impact future generations. After I died, there was a heavenly dispute over my body between the archangel Michael and the devil. God made sure my burial place stayed hidden. Who am I? A. Elijah. B. Moses. C. Enoch. D. Joshua. Correct answer, B. Moses. But Michael the archangel, when he disputed with the devil and argued about the body of Moses, did not dare pronounce against him a railing judgment, but said, "The Lord rebuke you." Jude 1 verse 9. Even after death, Moses remained a key spiritual figure. The battle over his body shows how important his role was, and how seriously God protected him. No one knows where he was buried, keeping his final resting place sacred. Hey, quick reminder. If you're thinking about buying anything on Amazon, use our affiliate link in the pinned comment. It costs you nothing extra and helps support our channel. Thanks for being part of this mission. I was a mysterious figure who ruled as both king and priest. I blessed Abraham and was later compared to Christ himself. Who am I? David. B. Moses. C. Melchizedek. D. Solomon. Correct answer, C. Melchizedek. Then Melchizedek king of Salem brought out bread and wine. He was priest of God Most High. Genesis 14 verse 18. Melchizedek was unique, both a king and a priest, something super rare in biblical times. He appears briefly but powerfully, blessing Abraham and pointing prophetically to Jesus, who also holds both titles forever. I was the place where Jacob dreamed of a ladder reaching heaven. What name did he give me? F. Bethel. B. Hebron. C. Shechem. D. Jericho. Correct answer, Bethel. He called that place Bethel, though the city used to be called Luz. Genesis 28 verse 19. Jacob had an incredible dream of a ladder with angels going up and down between heaven and earth. He named the place Bethel, which means house of God, marking it as holy ground and a turning point in his spiritual journey. Who was known as the dreamer in the Bible? A. Moses. B. David. C. Joseph. D. Elijah. Correct answer, C. Joseph. They hated him all the more because of his dreams and what he had said. Genesis 37 verse 8. Joseph got that nickname because of his big, bold dreams, like seeing his brothers bow to him. At first, they mocked and betrayed him, but eventually, his dreams came true when he became a powerful leader in Egypt and saved his family. Who was known as the apostle to the Gentiles? A. Peter. B. John. C. Paul. D. James. Correct answer, C. Paul. I am the apostle to the Gentiles. I take pride in my ministry. Romans 11 verse 13. Paul, once called Saul, was chosen by God to reach the non-Jewish world. He took the gospel far and wide, writing much of the New Testament and laying the groundwork for Christianity across nations. So, how many did you get right? No matter your score, what truly matters is your desire to grow in God's Word. The Bible is a bottomless well of wisdom, and you're on the right path by diving deeper. Share this video with someone who loves learning about faith. We'll see you in the next quiz. Until then, may God bless and guide you every step of the way.